Welcome to a Friday edition of the Collins Chaos. Today, it is legitimate chaos. Everybody's looking for snow this weekend. I'm going to get rid of that thing because it's Friday, right? We're just literally going to toss it away. But everybody's looking for snow this weekend, so we wanted to have one final send-off for Fortnite, I guess, because MLK Day moved us to a Friday here, but we're actually about ready to drop, and my kids aren't in the lab. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
Let's just hope they get in here soon, because the in-game...
Beside me to my right here, we got James. James is a senior in our digital media program. We're dropping. James is a senior in our digital media program, and he plays Fortnite. I'm sorry, I'm watching them literally run to their PCs, get in their headset. Oh my Lord. Sorry. We're going into the action as we're watching Paul fall through the sky. Get everything ready. Oh, my Lord. This better be good is all I got to say. Cody was in the bathroom. Lost track of Cody. Fishy on me, right? But James is here. He plays Fortnite, so we wanted to bring him on to Shoutcast today so we know a little bit of what's going on so we can talk about what's going on. Because I don't like Fortnite.
Speaking of me playing Fortnite, I might as well say that I got a college to reach out to me for playing Fortnite.
Oh my gosh, Paul gets an elimination. What are we even doing? So you had a college reach out for playing Fortnite. What was that college?
Bluffton University. In Bluffton, Ohio.
Okay. Are they watching today? I think they were supposed to.
I don't know if they are. But the main games I play here at Collins are Smash Bros. And Fortnite.
Right.
But Bluffton doesn't have Smash Bros., so might as well say it's just for Fortnite.
Right. Agreed.
They didn't mention other games that they play.
Ooh, Paul gets sniped there. Not a good thing. And there goes Paul. So we're going to bounce over to Jason here. Jason's got one flying through the air. We do have a new function. If you watched yesterday, we have replay set up, thanks to the hard work by Mr. Jones, who is behind the green screen today, as well as a couple of our students that have really worked through that. But we're going to give Jones the credit. Paul's down. Cody's down. We've got Jason. Not a great spot to be in, considering we're sitting at 8th right now. Oh, and he's got a knock. Mercy, LOL.
Honestly, at this point, if I was the one in there playing, not just because I'm scared, but because I think it'd be the smarter option.
Oh, no, here we go.
Well,
Bad.
I was about to say to run off, gather some gold, and then just buy them back at the reboot vans. Unfortunately, they didn't play the same way, so it led to this.
I want Jones to bring it back so everybody can see me hitting my head off the microphone. Here you go. You ready? That's what it feels like right now. But first of all, before we go anywhere, we want to thank our sponsors. We've got Austin's Ice Cream with multiple locations in Huntington as well as Canova. We've got Guthrie's with a couple locations. Now with three locations. And thanks for feeding us yesterday, Guthrie's. So we've got Guthrie's with 3 locations in New Boston, Chesapeake/South Point, as well as Barbersville. Then we got Rick Epplin Paving and Synergy Home Care, both serving the tri-state very proudly, and we are very appreciative of them. We're always looking for new sponsors. Yesterday, I'm going to give a spoiler because I don't know who's watching, but yesterday we had a college come in. So keep an eye out for the Collins Career Center page, and you'll see some details there. But that game, we ended with 2 eliminations, so that's going to be 2 points in a very small lobby. Not going to be the way to go today. So we'll see what happens. We are going to send you to break. I'm going to go yell at some kids, and hopefully we'll be in a better spot. See you.
At Synergy, our main goal is to hire caregivers that are going to be caring, compassionate, reliable, and dependable. People want to live in their home. They want to be able to be at home where they feel comfortable. We need people to care for our loved ones. We need to know that they'll be there when they're asked to be there. The bathing, the cleaning up, that's where you need someone you can trust to help you with the day-to-day. I want to provide care exactly as I want for my own dad. Give us a call or visit our website.
When you walk into this building, I hope that members can feel the mission the way I feel the mission. The ability for our team members to approach a member upon entering that lobby and welcoming them in a way that the physical layout of our old building just couldn't accomplish. Every single department is here for you. It's here for our members, and they're here for each other.
In my family, service runs deep. My grandfather, father, uncle, and myself all wore the uniform. Like so many in our region, we answered the call. Where we come from, veterans from every generation live among us, men and women who stood strong. But even the strongest cannot defy time. At Synergy Home Care, we honor service with service, providing care exactly as a veteran deserves. Brothers in arms, brothers in care.
Randy's Potties is something fitting to bring us back on because they played like poopy. Okay, and they know about it now. Yeah, not great. Jones is going to give us the standings here. Jones being the amazing Jones that he is. Yeah. We were already sitting, it says 9th there. If we look at the Discord standings, we're actually above Westball. So we're sitting at 8th. Yeah. It's not ideal. We're about 9 points out of playoffs, which is above the Wheelersburg Team 1. There's Team Orange and Team Black. I think that's Team Orange is Team 1. John Glenn's pretty good. Warren Vincent's pretty good. But honestly, I think we could compete with everyone else in this lobby. Alexander's pretty good, but our top 6 is not super strong. We have a legitimate shot. What worries me here is that if we have no school Monday, or most places don't have school Monday, I don't know if they're going to replay that week or refill that week. You know what I mean, James?
Yeah.
So we'll have to just wait and see. But this week was super important, and 2 eliminations in a game 1 is not ideal. Jones is going to bring us back to gameplay here in just a few minutes. I'm actually watching on the corner of my screen here, but the team we got eliminated by is still in the game. Paul said we landed on the first and second best teams. Yeah, that's great, but we should probably be better. So we are going to watch a little bit of gameplay here. And James, I actually want you to take over for a few seconds and talk about it, okay?
I'll do my best. I'm not that good. It appears that team we were eliminated by, they are just now rebooting their third teammate who have got down to some point. As you can see, we're watching from Jason's screen here. As you can see by the lower left. And there's only 8 people left in the lobby. So this could take a bit. This could be real fast. Just depends on how well everyone else in the game does. Personally, I think it would have been smarter for Jason before he got eliminated to have ran off, gathered some gold, and then just bought back Paul and I can't remember his name. But yeah, just ran off, gathered some gold, and bought back his teammates at the reboot vans. Since the function of buying reboot cards has been in the game for a while now. Would have been smarter, but too late to do anything about that. Which, for those of you who don't keep up in Fortnite, in a semi-recent update, they updated the reboot vans even more by, as you've probably seen, making them to where you can drive some of them. But what I find interesting, it's a small detail, but it's the best thing I know to talk about currently. The ones you can't drive, they don't just simply not allow you. They actually put boots on them to make it look like it has a reason. Surprisingly, even though I think the map is getting small with what's available due to Storm. Let me word that better. Surprisingly, even though there's not much play area left due to Storm, there's not a lot of the team we're spectating is not in a fight. I would expect the teams to be much closer together and fighting a lot more. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. There is teams right there. Either 1 or 2. I'm not fully sure. Since there's 21 people left, that would either mean that there are 7 full teams left, or a combination of teams with missing teammates. Unfortunately, Mr. Ray is back, so I don't have to struggle with the shoutcasting.
Oh, he's going to keep doing it, folks. Don't worry. We're still watching. We've got this team in, looks like in Storm. Got the jetpack. He's going to sit there and fly around. Flying squirrel suit. He's going to stay here and hold circle pretty much. Getting close to the end, though. 15 people up. Is that true?
Yeah, that would... Oh.
There goes one.
Yeah.
Right here, if you can just play zone, you're in a much better spot because you get free eliminations. Now we're already down to 11. You see it's going pretty quick.
And the team we're spectating just lost 2 of their teammates. So, yeah, they just lost 1 entirely, and 1 barely has any health. Well, never mind. They're full now.
Yeah, down to 9.
Which means there's... some
8. And this guy's going to build and do the best he can.
I haven't played Fortnite myself, personally, for a few days, so I'm not sure why the storm was moving that fast. I don't know if it's just towards the end of a match thing or what. But well, this person we're watching seems to be trying to make their way to their reboot van, possibly to buy back their teammates, which would be a smart option. But we're not really supposed to be saying, I don't fully know. The good plays that, well, there goes the team. There goes the team we were just watching. There's only 4 people left in the lobby, and
Down to 4 still.
yeah.
Are they all solos or?
No, oh, there went the last team. Okay, it was a 2v2, but the team we were watching had one of their teammates downed while they were playing. They died to Storm after killing one of the enemies, so it just left the very last person alive with the win.
That happens. I mean, that's one of those things you sort of play a little bit ratty, and it ends up working out for you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we had to do that watching rather than being the ones in there for the eliminations. You watching Jason there, he was pretty locked in watching what was going on. You see him there, he's going to back out. But Jason was pretty locked in watching what was going on. So it'll be interesting to see how game number 2 goes, how drop number 2 goes. If you remember, Fortnite's the only one we compete in right now that is a battle royale. That's only 2 drops. So Apex is now 3. Fortnite's still sitting at 2. We'll see how it goes after this. We are going to go to one more short break. I'm sure it'll be about 5 minutes before drop number 2. So we're going to go ahead to a break. We thank our sponsors. But if there's any colleges watching, make sure that you're tuning in. If you have questions, make sure that you're reaching out to Jones, myself, or even the players. Most of them have Discords, and if you're interested what those are, we can get those for you. We should still have a Stay Plugged In account, so make sure that you're reaching out, and we'll do everything we can to get our, especially our seniors, to a college that fits them. So we appreciate it, and we'll be back here soon.
At Synergy, our main goal is to hire caregivers that are going to be caring, compassionate, reliable, and dependable. People want to live in their home. They want to be able to be at home where they feel comfortable. We need people to care for our loved ones. We need to know that they'll be there when they're asked to be there. The bathing, the cleaning up, that's where you need someone you can trust to help you with the day-to-day. I want to provide care exactly as I want for my own dad. Give us a call or visit our website.
Sometimes it's nice to be different, and we offer options like that too. We have designer options that just stand out among everyone else. When you're driving through your neighborhood and you want your house to just pop, we can bring that to you. And you'd be surprised at how affordable those options are. If you want a roof that just stands out in your neighborhood, call us now. We'll come out and give you a free estimate within 24 hours, and you can get the project moving with our amazing financing.
We're not changing what we do every day. We're there to help people. Every growth number that we have is another person that we helped. People out in the world today need help, and that's what we're there for.
They always make you feel like family.
When you go there, you feel like you are home.
We trust the people that work there.
When I see Ashland Credit Union, I just feel very comfortable.
This is my people.
Welcome back. The Unite bot has already united us in Fortnite, and we're about ready to drop for match number 2.
Yeah, let's just hope this one goes better than the first one.
Oh, it's going to.
Yeah.
It's going to.
It should do a little better, at least at first, due to they're all in there ready this time.
Exactly. Not very happy with Cody. He doesn't even know what Unite bot is. We're going to roast him a little bit. If Jones will show us his right here, you'll see him in the bottom there. Just look at his face. That right there. That explains game number 1. Face palmed, right? Doesn't know what's going on. Complete craziness. But it's okay. What do they need to improve on, James?
Main thing I would really have to say is prioritizing, because like I was saying, personally, whenever Jason got eliminated there, I would have personally ran off to gather gold to buy back my teammates to have a better chance at lasting longer in the match.
Okay. The only thing that I would have there is I'd be a little bit worried about enemies. You already know that you're in a hostile situation. Running away is not always the best call, especially when all you have is a pistol. You can't really turn, fight, or turn to keep them off of you. So when you're fighting, you only have a pistol. You're in a bad situation. So the only problem with running, in my opinion, would be if you get caught. Then you're screwed, right? I don't like Fortnite. I could say that, Mr. Jones. Sorry. No, it's definitely not my favorite battle royale. I've been playing a little bit more Apex personally. I played some Apex earlier. Apex battle royales just seem to be a little bit better. And we get 3 shots now versus only 2 in Fortnite. So now we're in the situation where this drop number 2, it's going to be important. So we'll see what happens. Cody looks like he's talking to Jason, trying to figure out some strategy potentially. They were sharing the same camera there, and Cody pulled away as Jones moved us over. Yeah. we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We should be in the queue. Like I said, the Unite bot's already put us where the Unite bot needs to put us, and Unite bot is also a problem for us here. Is there anything new about this season, James?
I'm not sure how new it is, but from as far as I know, this whole season, a part of the season anyways, is based around South Park.
Okay.
Which is honestly a little surprising considering that show could be considered a adult animation kind of.
Right.
Because of most of the jokes in the show.
Yeah, just appropriateness and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Right. Well, Fortnite sort of focuses on the child aspect of it, or teenagers. And yeah, you can see it if you bring us back there to the player screen. You can see Cartman Land.
Yeah.
Not Cartmel Land. Cartmel was one of our guys here, but Cartman Land. You see the Ferris wheel back there, but is there any new? I mean, I would assume there's new skins, right? Because we're getting
yeah. There's every one of the main characters from South Park, all the main kids that you would see in the intro of the show, in basically mech suits, like suits, like how they do every character they bring in that's too short to be just a skin on their own.
Okay. Any new guns? Anything else?
I'm not sure about guns, but I think there is a new item called the Stick of Justice, I think.
Okay.
I don't fully know. I'm just going off of what I've seen on a YouTube short since, like I said, I haven't played for a few days. And as far as I know, from the YouTube short I've seen, it makes it to where the zone goes directly to where you are when you use it.
Okay.
And as far as I know, the main other thing that they added related to South Park is, since sidekicks are a somewhat new thing that they've done, they added a sidekick called Towley, I think I've seen.
Okay.
It's basically just a living towel.
Huh.
And that's one of the things that's honestly a little surprising they added, because
Yeah.
a YouTuber that I watched pointed out that it's actually that the episode is actually not family friendly at all.
Right. Well, here we are in gameplay. We're about 23 seconds from the last stop on the bus.
And I just noticed that
Looks like we're going towards the hills here.
I just noticed that as the battle bus came in, they changed that too by adding the South Park intro music over it.
Okay.
As far as I know, that's
You see some pings there. Sorry, James. You see some pings, one by Jason, one by Cody. Paul falling over at the mansion. Enemies over on the big white mansion on the hill.
Yeah, like I was saying, as far as I know, that's only the second time that they've changed the way the battle bus arrives on the island. I don't know if they have more or not. That's just as far as I know.
Well, we've already got some purple weapons here for Jason, so already a much better start versus last time. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Gathering some materials. Shooting sounds more over like Cody. There's a couple frags going out. 3, 4.
I just hope that they can prioritize it a bit better.
Hit some sort of launch pad. 14.
Yeah, I think those are called Crash Pad Juniors. Basically just a smaller version of the original Crash Pad, which, as you can see, it just bounces you. Which, if you run into them correctly, they can send you much farther than they normally would.
Got some more action down at the hot dog car. Cody being a little bit aggressive here, making a push. Jason and Paul coming up later. See him inside right there.
And where this is currently close range due to all the being in a box, the blue shotguns that Jason has really help do damage.
Yeah, I think Paul ended up with that elimination right there. We're going to bounce over and check. I don't know who got that one. I think Paul has a trio right now.
Yeah, look.
Generally, so you see Paul here. I think he's got the 3 eliminations. You look at the top 3 or top corner right there. So we're going to stay on Paul for a minute. Generally, and as you've noticed with some of our lobbies, a lot of these guys aren't super great at Fortnite. And I understand that can sound a little bit harsh, but Fortnite is still, like, to me, an entry-level game. So do you think that being more aggressive like Paul generally is a good thing or a bad thing? I would tend to lead it's a bad thing in this game because when you run into a team that is also aggressive, it's a whole squad and not just one person.
I would personally say it just depends on who the opponent at hand is. 'Cause
Okay.
like you said, if they're more aggressive, it can be bad. But if they are just simply bad, if the opponent is bad, then being aggressive would be,
Can be a good thing.
Yeah. Honestly, I am. Personally, I'm not sure why Paul dropped the other ARs and stuff he had, but that could just simply because of how my personal play style is.
Right. I'm going to rotate on players here. So now we're back on Jason, but me in Fortnite, I would probably play it the same way that I play Apex or Call of Duty. I would be pretty aggressive either early if I think that our team can win. What's Jason doing? Just going to shoot a bystander. But anyway, I would probably be aggressive early if I thought our team was going to win or like win that gunfight. Or I would be very reserved is probably the word I'm looking for. Very reserved and not wanting to have a whole lot of conflict early. Based off what I've seen in Fortnite specifically, though, I'd probably be pretty aggressive early. Especially a lot of the teams, before they have any loadouts or kits, they're not ready to go. Our boys seem to be ready to go constantly, so.
Yeah, especially currently, because Jason has a purple
AR with 308 down there. 308 rounds, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what it was actually called in game because where I have played.
No, you're okay. I don't know any of the weapon names when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, I just felt like specifying the name would have sounded better than just simply saying or.
Nah. I think it said Deadeye.
No, that was the green one he was on.
Oh, okay, okay.
In the first slot there.
Okay, so he's got pickaxe, so it does tell you at the bottom left, right? Or bottom right, but the left side of the bottom right, excuse me.
Yeah.
So Sovereign is the shotgun.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good it is compared to some of the others. I know personally, I think that faster firing shotguns would be the better ones, but like I said, that could just be from my personal playstyle. I prefer weapons that fire fast because you can get more damage in a quicker period of time.
Right. Now, looking at the map here, you've got a minute for that pool. Do you think we have plenty of time?
As far as I know, first storm. It could be wrong because I wasn't paying much attention to the storm.
No, it should be the first.
Okay. So yeah, especially where they have the wingsuits, they definitely got plenty of time.
They're already at the.
I was gonna say they should because it's first storm. First storm's always slow, but where they have those wingsuits, that especially makes it so.
And you see Cody evidently without a wingsuit because he's just chilling back there.
Yeah, but he still has plenty of time to get to zone, even though he doesn't have one. Proving what I'd
probably leave him behind anyway.
Yeah.
The reason we were late to the last game was because I told the boys to leave him behind, and they're like, "No, we're gonna go find him."
Yeah,
it is what it is. It is what it is. Sitting at 31 players up. That includes R3, so 28 total otherwise. We have 3 eliminations.
I'm trying to think of the math here because that's just the way my brain works.
Oh, it's weird. So they're trios.
Yeah, so
that means the best you could have is 9 full trios other than us.
Or some combination of
several duos or a couple solos. Yes. Going over here to this blue smoke. What's that blue smoke?
Airdrop.
Okay.
One of the things that was added recently is like wanted boards all around the map. That if you accept them, you either have to go find buried treasure, 2 of them. That's just around, or like in this case, a loadout, which gives you a ton of gold.
Ton of gold there, yeah.
Which both are signaled on the map. With the loadout drop, like you've seen, it gave a marker to where it was going to drop. But with the treasure chests, the buried treasure, on the map, it will pop up with a golden radar effect. And if you go to that area, it'll start shrinking to a certain point, which the
Jason's got somebody falling in over there. Sorry to cut you off there, James. Jason's going to make a push because he feels rather comfortable with his current loadout.
I mean, it does look like a decent loadout.
There they go. Hitting the squirrel suit. Hit him for 33.
Yeah. Where with the way the Fortnite has the damage shown, it still kind of confuses me here and there. Because there's times I think it's the separate damage, and then there's times I realize it's just a combination of how much damage you did at once.
There Jason is running him down. This is what gets me, is all the quick building, trying to box him in and then open it up and shoot him. And there he goes again with the squirrel suit. 33, 35 it looked like.
The thing is, I played a few weeks ago, and I do not know how to build. So
Cody's down right here. Jason's getting hit.
Well,
Jason's gonna play his life here. He's gonna hit the squirrel suit and get out of there. It looks like.
It looks like he's doing what I would do and just run and buy your teammates back.
Looks like Paul is down and dead. Cody's down and dead, so it just leaves Jason. So that was a good call here. He's going to hit the reboot bus. He's going to reboot both of his teammates.
Yeah, looks like he learned from the last match.
Well, again, he didn't have the escape suit last time. This time he does.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, it looks like that icon that just popped up on the right. I think that is the stick of truth I was talking about in between matches.
Okay.
Just guessing off the icon anyway.
Understood. You see Jason here. He's about 50 on health. Or shield, excuse me. So maybe consider popping a shield or two, but he's going to give his teammates some stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody over there on the rocks, you saw him.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know if that's a legitimate teammate or enemy, excuse me.
No, it's just an NPC that he can hire, which is always a good idea.
Absolutely. That gives you a fourth person.
Yeah. Yeah, in this situation, it gives you, a fourth, like you said, which is always helpful, especially when you're just playing against teams of 3. It's always helpful to have more.
I think we did this. It was a couple weeks ago. I don't think it was last week, but I think it was a couple weeks ago. And Isaiah Keeney had a teammate, had bought a mercenary or whatever.
Yeah, that was the week I was playing. I'm pretty sure I'm the one who actually went through and hired them as the teammate.
Okay.
Yeah, like I was saying,
ended up being a pretty good decision.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, where I played, I don't know how to build, so I was relying on them to build and me to have long-ranged weapons to stay at a distance to fight.
Definitely understand that.
Which is another reason why instead of fighting whenever I became the last one alive, I ran off to reboot my teammates.
Yeah.
Which those combination of decisions got us to 4th and 6th.
Exactly.
Those games.
Pretty good games.
Yeah. Let's just hope that they can manage to get better than that here. Or at least close in this game.
See them communicating down there.
Yes. Yeah, so far it seems pretty calm, which is good because they're not losing any health. And it appears that Jason has a very interesting loadout. in my opinion.
Still sitting with the purple AR there, and he's got a green shotgun.
That's not an AR. That's an SMG.
Oh, okay. He's hit that guy for 13. We have another team coming in here, so it's about ready to get pretty live.
I just realized that's an SMG where it says in the bottom right there.
Way to tag him there by Jason. My question is, where's the teammates at here?
Based off the minimap, it looks like behind him, not even close enough to help. Because guessing based on my knowledge,
good break.
Guessing based off my
now they're in the storm,
and there's other enemies getting close, so they've got to start watching here.
Oh, good break there. I'm gonna tag that one. That was a good beam by Jason.
Yeah.
Need to get going here. Probably wants to stick around with teammates in this situation.
That is always a good option to do, especially if
you're
all
in the storm.
Luckily, it doesn't seem like the storm's doing that much damage. Currently, just 1 point of damage a second.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. Plus,
yeah, but he's still got to get moving. We don't like it.
Oh, he has down teammate, which is not good.
Ooh, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Did he get the tag there?
Paul has purple sniper in his
inventory. Good hit from Paul.
Unfortunately, he only has 1 sniper ammo left, so that can determine if he gets an enemy or not.
He's going to hit the jump pad, try to get to safety here.
Hey, apparently, Jason just left without even trying to help.
Cody is down.
Yeah, and the closest reboot van is in Storm, it looks like.
Might be playing 2v something the rest of the day. We've got 14 other people up. So we've got now 13 other people up.
I mean, there is always the chance that the Storm moves to towards the reboot van. I think, anyways.
All needs to get in safety here. We're now sitting at 6 team eliminations.
And
good beam there by Jason.
It's back down to only Jason.
Paul gone? Yep. Paul is down.
At least we're definitely having a better placement than last match because there's only
top
10
10.
left.
It's top 10 right now, so we're sitting 4th.
Yeah.
Probably now down to 8. Ooh, good job there. Nice elimination. Gonna get a tag on that one.
Well, honestly, I think somebody used the stick of truth to call the storm to this location because normally the storm has a white border around it showing the outline. And as you can see, looking at the top right, it does not.
Popped him for 45 there. Oh, nice elimination there.
With the shotgun too, so that makes it even more impressive in my opinion.
Down to 5.
Yeah, which means it's either a 1v2 v2, 1v3 v1, or
popped him for 16. Is he going to chase?
That's actually the only combinations it can be.
I don't know if I would have chased there. Going to hit a med kit.
Yeah, which is a smarter option.
Down to 4.
Because we're
down to 3.
He is
pretty good on mats right now. He's got 500 brick, 406 metal.
Oh,
he's going to make sure he is the last one in Storm.
And unfortunately, Storm is doing 10 damage a second now.
Yeah. He's just got to try to outlast him.
And, well, he had a,
and we end up outlasting. And great job there. He's going to end up getting a victory royale because of the respawn. So great job there by Jason.
I'm pretty sure he got that medallion towards the beginning of the game.
Yep.
So where he managed to last to the end, he had that revive.
Yeah, great job there by Jason. He knew that he had his respawn, and you saw it there spin, and we always we're waiting until we know for sure.
It was the only reason they won there.
Yeah, great job there by Jason holding off, making sure that he didn't use that revive until the end. So we're going to go through. We've got 3 little tags here, 3 little replays, all there towards the middle or the end of that game. So we're going to go through those really quickly. We are pretty happy now. Bad game 1, pretty good game 2. I don't know where we finished on eliminations. Here's the first one you see, and this is where he just pretty much beams him. You're going to see it right out of the air. broke the shield and then still hit him for 83. This one right here is where he flips with the shotgun, I'm pretty sure. And it was just a great little elimination. Nope, beamed him out of the air. This one right here should be the flip of the shotgun.
Yeah, it looks it.
Tags him for 45. Boom.
Yeah,
great job there by Jason. 3 little clips. Not quite as good as the Valorant we had yesterday, and hopefully everything we have to come. But we are going to go ahead and tell you about our sponsors, and I'm going to send you off here. So we've got Austin's Homemade Ice Cream with multiple locations, both over in West Virginia, one in Huntington, one in Canova. You got Guthrie's, now with 3 locations. We got New Boston, we got the original in South Point, and we've got one over in West Virginia at Barbersville, as well as Rick Epplin Paving and Synergy Home Care, all serving the tri-state here. So we want to thank James for stepping up for the shoutcasting. We want to thank the guys for being in there and playing today, as well as Jones willing to come in and run the stream. So always looking for sponsors, always looking for help. Reach out to myself or Caleb Jones. If you're a college, you're interested in coming down, we'll schedule it. Reach out. We'll figure it out. So we appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we will see you Wednesday. I doubt we're going to be here Monday. I doubt most schools in Ohio are open Monday, but hopefully we'll see you Wednesday for some Apex and some Smash. But nevertheless, stay safe, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.